Hello everyone and welcome back to a video of me. My name is Chill and I'm 25 years old and I have successfully recovered from an eating disorder. And today I'm talking about going back to the gym after recovering from an ED. And yeah, when it's the right time and just when you know you're ready. So a bit of a backstory, I started my recovery in 2019 and then I would say really recovered by kind of the end of 2021, meaning that I really found peace. I had no disordered thoughts anymore. My body was kind of also recovered. It had a lot of overshoot weight and then it kind of found its way to the set point weight, and I've been looking the way I look now for, I would say how long is it now? Nearly 4 years? Is that possible? Wow. Yeah, for nearly 4 years I've been looking the same now by not doing anything. If I did more sports or less, I've always looked the same. It's just kind of my set point weight where my body feels comfortable at. And yeah, so during my recovery, which took quite a while because it was a very bumpy road with a lot of kind of fails and quasi-recovery and then actual recovery again, I also had a few moments where I tried to exercise and it failed miserably. And looking back, it was definitely clear that it wasn't the right choice. But yeah, it was what it was. If you're wondering where I'm looking, there's my cat sitting next to me. During the beginnings of my recovery, I have tried to exercise. I went on a lot of long walks, which I said, yeah, that's for my mental health. But of course, it was just for me to kind of get a better feeling after eating a lot of food. Just kind of, oh, okay. In the back of my mind, I was thinking I have to burn the calories. But I really followed Tabitha Farrar's advice, who is for me the big OG on going all in or doing recovery the right way. And she always said, like, don't move. If possible, roll on your chair everywhere and don't even stand up. Like, treat it like if you have the flu. And that's kind of what stuck with me. And I was luckily able to do that because it was COVID, meaning that I had online classes. Everyone was doing like home office. I was just laying in my bed watching my courses from uni and stuffing my face with Nutella. And I really didn't exercise. And the few times where I had those like setbacks and tried to start to do some workouts, I always ended up having really extreme hunger, having a lot of issues with balancing my energy. Here we go. Unit Vector. And yeah, my kitty, she's like very old, but still very sweet. So I had a lot of setbacks. And then, as I said, I started to recover a lot and actually following advice and not moving except for maybe walking to the grocery store. And I didn't, I followed this extreme recovery for, I would say, like nearly a year. I really ate a lot. Until this day, I eat as much as I want to, as much as I feel the need to, and sometimes even more. Just because something is delicious. But yeah, back then, of course, I had a lot of extreme hunger, which I luckily don't have anymore. I didn't exercise for, I think, a complete year. I didn't even go like on very long walks, except if I went on walks with my friends because I was just trying to socialize. Then after this year, I went on a few hikes with my friend. But then I think I was already quite recovered. I had some self-image issues, but other than that, I was eating as much as I wanted to. But of course, I had lost a lot of fitness, and that was a very bad feeling. It's just very frustrating if you kind of cannot keep up with your friends. And that sparked kind of a motivation to go back into fitness. The same as me realizing that I sometimes just had a huge burst of energy that came out of nowhere in a way. I just felt super energetic and I was like, oh my god, I need to move. And then I just wanted to go on a run, which was crazy because during my ED I only went on a run because I wanted to burn calories. And then here I just had so much energy. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to go on a run. So that was kind of the switch. And because I was so hardcore in my recovery and didn't move at all, and I just stuffed my face so much that how would I even care about calories anymore if I just didn't do anything else and stuff myself with calories for a whole year and not move or do anything against it, because I accepted that this was exactly what my body needed. So yeah, from then on I really just went to go on a run whenever I kind of had a burst of energy, which was very infrequent. Like maybe every 3 weeks I randomly was like, oh my god, I want to go out. I need to enjoy this like moment of energy. And it was also new to me because during my ED I was of course super lethargic, had no energy, so even having a burst of energy was a completely new thing to me again. So yeah, and then after a while I started to do a little bit more sports, and also more, maybe not every time because I was kind of begging to do sports, but it was because of another motivation. My company signed up for kind of a group race where everyone has to do a part of the distance, and I just wanted to perform. So I started to go on runs again, just to make sure that I had like enough fitness to participate in this race. And then I just found a lot of joy in running again. Yeah, so then I went and ran, and then I realized that my body was not made for running because I got a lot of knee pain. And I think, I don't know what it is, maybe it's my weak bones from my ED, or it's just genetics, because because my dad has also a lot of knee issues. So I don't know what it was. Yeah. So then I realized I had bad knees, and I started to do a little bit of strength training again and try different types of workouts, and now I'm back at the gym. And the main reason is just that I sit in an office all day long. I don't move at all, and I feel super kind of my head. I nearly have like a little bit of a headache when I get out of the office because I was thinking the whole day, and going then and moving is kind of exactly what I need. But I never think about the amount of calories I burn. It's just, yeah, I'm just excited to make sure I'm fit. I have strength. I don't have like any back pain or knee pain. Yeah, I feel like a 50-year-old that wants to prevent like aging problems. But yeah, that's kind of my motivation, and just me feeling a lot better after going is currently the main focus. But I would say if you are thinking about going back to the gym and you're like, you cannot wait to go back to the gym, I think it's not the right time. Because if you're really like, oh my god, when can I finally go back to the gym? That's not the right thing, because then you're motivated because of your ED. It really has to be a random burst of energy in the evening where you're thinking, wow, I now want to go outside and just run for a little bit or something like that. I think that's the right thing to do, but not just you like waiting when can I finally do like a 30-minute workout on the floor of my house again. No, because that's not fun. Um, you should really wait until you're not looking forward to burning calories anymore. It's a difficult thing to say, but I would recommend you do a really, really long break of exercise. And after that, you just see what your body craves. Once you're completely recovered, you have such kind of, you're in tune with your body in the sense of eating, in the sense of exercising. You just know when you need to eat, you know when you want to move. It just gets, I think it's just a very natural process, and bodies are so smart and we don't give it enough credit. So yeah, my recommendation is just take a huge break, a really uncomfortable break. Take a break so long that you don't want to go back to the gym, and then make the break even longer until you get this huge energy burst and you just don't know what to do with it except for going on a run. And I think that's kind of the way to go, and then you can go and start and exercise again. But it takes a whole minute, and it takes a lot longer than you will initially think. So just be super patient with yourself, with your body, and allow for it to really rest, and yeah, really treat it like a huge flu, and you just need to rest and let your body recover. Yeah, so that is kind of my 5 cents for the evening. I hope it could kind of help. My cat certainly enjoyed the little cuddle session. And I wish you a great evening. Bye bye.